So the other day I furnished a house in Barnacle Bay. It was this one right over here. It was like a private secluded house that was kind of like up on a hill. Well, I found this house right beside it today. This is the Soto household, and y'all, this house is like really weird. So like, for example, you have this little roof section right here. If this was real life, this would be really, really bad because like all the rainwater would just kind of fall here and just sit here. That's kind of bad. Aside from that, when you open up the house, y'all, it's just so weird. We have this hallway right here. Like, I don't know. I could see what they were trying to do with it, but it's just not, you know. I feel like this house is just all over the place because like you have the bedroom, it's so small compared to like everything else in the house. Like literally the only room that's smaller is the bathroom. And then like in the backyard, there's really not a whole lot going on out here. I think this is supposed to be like a plot where you can grow harvestables. And then over here is like a little patio. So it's cute. It's fun enough. But the inside, y'all, is just so weird, especially this little roof section. Like, what was the thought process back in the day? So today I was like, maybe we could just renovate the house, make it look better. It's been a while since I've done like a build with me kind of video anyway, especially with the Barnacle Bay series. Everything is just kind of sped up. So I was like, why don't we just kind of take it slow today? Just kind of go over and try to fix this house because there's a lot going on here. So I switched over to their household and I'm going to try to stay within their budget. So they have around 3,300 simoleons. So I'm going to just try to keep that for the budget today. So I think what we'll do to kind of bring the price down a little bit, we're going to delete some of these shrubs, maybe like a tree or two, maybe like one of these trees in the backyard. We need to just get some money. I'm also going to get rid of this roof because we're going to have to re-roof this, y'all. We're going to have to basically do the whole shape over again. So it's a really basic design. It's a rectangle with like one little bump out. I am thinking we just go full rectangle today. Maybe we can do a bump out like on the side of the house or something, but I'm thinking full rectangle is most likely the way to go. We're just gonna bring this out. Oh my gosh, why can't I move this? Is something in the way? Oh, it's because of this right here. I was like, why can't I move that? We're just gonna like make this a perfect brother. Why can't I put this here? What is in the way now? Is it the bed? Okay, is it this painting? Covered by a floor tile. What floor tile is that? Bro, there's like literally nothing here, y'all. You know what we'll do? We'll just do this. Because I don't... Y'all, I can't even... What is here? Wait a minute. Is this house built like on a foundation or something? What is going on? Hello? Y'all, this build is really scaring me. Okay, so I undid everything I just did. We're gonna maybe flatten the lot first and see if that fixes it, because it may be like on a hill or something, or it may be something with the terrain. We're just gonna like level everything down, and we're gonna try this again, because what the heck is going on? Y'all, the game is like, CJ, leave this lot alone. Don't touch it. It's fine the way it is. Let's just try again. We're gonna delete this whole room. All I want to do, y'all, is just make a rectangle, and it still doesn't work. It says it's covered by a floor tile. Wait a minute. What if I just go down another level like this? That still doesn't work. There's literally nothing in the way. I'm gonna delete the whole roof section and this should work. Oh my gosh, y'all, now it works. Oh my gosh, this works now. No, it doesn't. No, it didn't. I lied. Why doesn't this work? Okay, it's got to be something with constrained floor elevation. Yep, I was right, y'all. It's constrained floor elevation. You see how the wall does this weird little thing right here? It's something with constrained floor. Why did they use that for this build? Maybe one of y'all can explain, because I don't get it. Usually you do that if you want to have like split leveling or something like that, but I don't know why you would do that for this kind of build. So very weird, but okay. As long as I can make a perfect rectangle, that's all I wanted to do, y'all. That took like 5 minutes to do, but I actually did it. We made a rectangle. Anyway, what I'm thinking we do though, y'all, is I want to maybe try to make this house a little bit smaller, because like it's only 2 people that live here and they don't have a lot of money. So maybe if we make it a little smaller. Okay, so I'm thinking that we add some bump outs onto the house. This is for 2 reasons. One, I want the house to have a little bit of dimension on the outside, and so that it will look a lot more interesting. Also, I want the bedroom to be bigger for the couple. Their bedroom was like the 2nd smallest room in the house, so that was kind of crazy. So I have been playing around with the roofing for a while. I'm using a couple different pieces. So we have a gabled roof here and here and here, but I also have this hipped roof right here to go underneath it to kind of make it look a little bit more interesting. So this is kind of what we have. We have like different roofs on different heights basically, and I just think it looks a lot more interesting this way. And we'll have the entryway for the house still be right here. I may need to make this a tile bigger. Honestly, what I may just do is just use some terrain paint, because that'll be cheaper in the long run anyway. So here's what we'll do. do? I'm gonna go in and get this fence right here. We're gonna go ahead and go in the middle and just delete all of this. We're gonna go over to terrain paint, and I am just going to pick one that I really like. I guess first of all, I can like erase some of this dirt right here. I'm gonna go in and we're gonna just find a terrain that I really like. Maybe this one right here. And then this way we have like a free driveway. So now we have around 4,000 simoleons, not a lot of money to play around with, but I would love to get a nice door for the entryway. I was thinking about the one from the university pack because that one looks really, really nice. But that one is also like, well, it's not even that much money actually. It's only like 325. We may just use this door. There is the other one from university. It's a wooden one, which could also work, but I think that was a little bit more, isn't it? No, it's actually cheaper. Actually, like, let's see. Honestly, either one could work, but I kind of like the suburban vibes. So we're gonna go for this one, I think. We do have windows that comes with university, and these may have to work, y'all. We don't really have a lot of money right now, and we could just use a couple of these, or maybe just like one of these right here, and we get like a couple of these in the middle, so it'd be even. We could just use like 2 here, possibly. We'll just like add more on the sides of the house. These aren't like my first pick. I would have probably, actually, hold on, let me see something. These are only 100. What about the ones that come with Showtime? A lot of y'all know I love to use these. These are 75. Oh, chat. Wait a minute. These are maybe a little bit bigger. And these are cheaper after all. Maybe we can use these instead, but we'll recolor them so they match with the door still. Maybe we'll do that. Y'all literally should have seen me earlier. I was trying everything I could think of to like make the roofing make sense, make the layout of the house make sense. Like there was a lot of stuff I had to like pause the recording for, but this I think is looking a lot nicer. Like it's looking pretty nice, right? I really like the idea, y'all, of having brick and then maybe we'll have like some siding beside it. Speaking of brick, by the way, I don't want to use this wallpaper. I like the brick color, just not with the border at the bottom of it. It does match with the house, but this looks more interior, not so much exterior to me. So what we might do is I may use this in the inside somewhere. So we'll just like put this, I don't know. We'll just put this like on one of the walls back here. We may use that again. But what I'm going to do is we're just going to get a brick wallpaper or like a masonry kind of wallpaper. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick one of these and I'm going to try to bring the design over on it and hopefully it'll stick. Sometimes it doesn't. Oh, it actually does. Yeah, y'all, we're going to do that instead. It's like a nice little color wheel trick to do. So we're just going to do that because like that looks a lot better. Like, you know, it doesn't have that border at the bottom. It's the same thing, it's just a lot better. Okay, y'all, so I went into live mode for a second because I wanted to see what their favorite color was. So Mary Soto's favorite color is pink, hot pink to be exact, and Felix's favorite color is lime. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. You know, a pink house could be cute, but like maybe not this house. And also a lime one could be nice, just not here. This will be one of those times where I just do what I want to do, you know. That might just have to be the goal for today. So I'm gonna just see if I can find a color that looks nice. Like we could kind of go for something a little subtle. Maybe like a slight green, but I don't know if I want to do that though. Green could be nice, but I'm thinking more of a blue or like a teal color. I think I just want to go for something neutral today because I don't think this is the house to be doing a lot of experimentation with. So we'll just see if we can go for a brown like this. Yeah, y'all, maybe this color is the way to go. Y'all, you know what we could do? We could get a little fence and put it in the front yard. I don't know if we'll have it like go all the way around, but we could have like a little fence like that. That looks kind of nice. It's kind of just giving suburban home, honestly. But like, it's kind of nice though, right? Like, it's kind of nice. Here's the thing though. I don't have a lot of money. And I want to do some landscaping, but like, with what budget? Like, we're poor. We have no money right now. We're spending all our money on this house. So like, maybe what we'll do is we'll just add some of these shrubs here. And maybe some little flowers out in front. This is one of those kind of builds that we're going to have to come back to when we get more money. So I'm thinking we get some, there's like these little white flowers like these. Maybe we'll just get some of these and just kind of place them. Yeah, we're gonna have to just go basic for now, and then when we get more money we'll just add more. But for now this is cute. I think this is pretty cute. You think I should like fence it in like that? Yeah, maybe that'll be kind of nice. Let's go on the inside because we still have got to like fix stuff and change stuff. So the inside is just an interesting case, y'all, because like I get what they were doing with this little like hallway. You should see the household description. It listed as being like a grand entryway. I'm like, I don't think this is that grand. You know, it's an entryway, but maybe not grand. Maybe just like a hallway. Maybe we should just call it what it is, a hallway. What I'm thinking we do, y'all, is I like the idea of it, but realistically, we don't really need it. What I want to at least test something. Maybe we can do a foyer or something where we kind of like close it off like this. And then what we can do, we can have like an archway here or like an archway off to the side. This is going to be super extra and probably really silly, but I want to at least try it to see how it would look, you know? And then what I think we could do also, maybe if I wanted this to be like really, really fancy or extra, we draw a wall to close off the kitchen, or maybe we can have a wall here to kind of close off the kitchen. You have like a little archway, and then like maybe we have a smaller archway like here or something, or maybe like one off to the side. I don't know. Is that extra? I feel like that's so extra, y'all. Do we really need this? Or maybe what we'll do is instead of having like an archway, we have a door, or we could just like have it be like this, where it's just a wall that you enter in instead of having like it be closed off. What we could also do, y'all, is add like a door, but that might not be the vibe. And I don't really think we have that many nice 2-tile doors. We have this one, but like, y'all, is this extra? Like, be honest, this is really extra, isn't it? Like, do you really need to go through 2 doors? Maybe not, but we'll keep it for now. Just know it's probably gonna go. Okay, so their household description, it mentions that they've been here for a while. So I am gonna try to make it maybe slightly older. It'll be nice, but it'll be slightly older, you know? So I'm thinking of like older wood paneling, or also there is that wallpaper from the university pack that we could use. I'm just gonna click it and just see if I like it or not. It does come with like the panels, you know, and this could look really nice in here. There's also like this one that's a little bit more higher up. Maybe we can have this for the bedroom, maybe. But I kind of do like this one. So I think I'm going to put this in here. Also, y'all, we're literally almost out of money. Like, that is kind of crazy, don't you think? Like, that's kind of crazy. But I think I'm going to use this wallpaper for here. And of course, I'll recolor it. It'll look nicer. Okay, y'all. So I'm playing around with the color wheel a little bit. Just kind of like changing the color of wood tones. Sometimes I don't really know what I do. I just kind of just play around with it. But I'm thinking we go for something like this. So we have like a slight greenish color maybe for the kitchen. And then like for over here, we kind of have like a more gray kind of color. I don't know if I really like this so far. I'm just still playing around with it. Sometimes things change, but we'll keep it for now. I really do like this floor. Like, I really, really like it. We don't have a lot of money. So what if I were to just get like a different floor? Or what if I were to like use the free floor that I always use, but we just copy this design on it so it can look similar? Oh, that's going to look bad. Never mind. I don't think we'll do that, because if I click on this, y'all, yeah, that's going to be looking real bad. Never mind. Maybe we'll just splurge and we'll keep the floor, because I do quite like it. All right, y'all, so we have around 300 simoleons. Luckily for us, we can just reuse a lot of stuff. We don't have to like rebuy it. So here's what I'm thinking. We'll still have the dining table be in here, right? We're like literally so low on money, y'all. I low-key just want to do this and have like a little entryway. Is that better? Probably not, but we can just do that. Like, I want to close it off really, really bad, but maybe we shouldn't, just so we can have a little money left over. Okay, so I'm gonna make an accent wall. I'm gonna recolor the table as well. I love the design of the chairs that's here, so I'll keep those. All right, y'all, so I swapped out the other tile for this one. Okay, so we also have these cabinets. We're gonna most likely have to use these, y'all, because we don't really have a lot of options, really. We have the ones from the Bayside set, but I think those are a little bit more expensive, so we're gonna have to settle for these. I'm just going to add like a stone or something on the top of it. Maybe something like this. So I'm going to put a sink right here. And maybe the kitchen can be done for now. Like, I don't know. There's just really not much we can do without a lot of money. I do want to make sure we at least have a trash can. So I'm going to put this one here in the back. But maybe we can be done for now. So we'll go on to the like living room section. So first of all, let's get rid of some of these paintings that I know for a fact we're not going to use. We can use this chair and we'll put this here. We can have maybe like another one around it, kind of like so. Maybe we can also have a TV in here somewhere. Oh, they do have a trash can. We'll get rid of that one. We'll get rid of that trash can, but I would like for them to have a TV. There is the one from this one right here. Ooh, that's kind of expensive, y'all. But this one would look perfect. But that's like almost all around money. Ooh, can we go for like one that's like this? It's old, but it's not as expensive. but we could definitely use that. Y'all, we literally are like almost out of money completely. Can I at least get a window to go right here to let in a little bit of light? Maybe get rid of this end table. And for a stereo, is there one that's cheaper? Not really, but I don't think we need one of those. We can just watch TV. Okay, I'm gonna have to get rid of one of these trees in the back and maybe some of these shrubs back here because you can't really see it. We do have this big tree back here that's off the lot. So maybe I'll delete that tree back there so we can have a little bit more money because I would love to get a rug to go like right here. And I think we're gonna, oh, that one would be nice. 400 simoleons, that's a lot of money. We just use this one. This one is like 2. It's slightly cheaper. Maybe this one would be better. It's only 100 simoleons. It's not as big, but it's nice and it fills up a good amount of space. I just realized too that I ended up deleting all of the plumbing that was here. So like the toilet, all that stuff, I deleted it. Oh, I gotta rebuy that. Ooh, we're not gonna have enough money. Y'all, we're like literally so broke. Because like, how much is a shower tub combo? The cheapest shower tub combo is 1,000 simoleons, bro. That is crazy. Where did my money go? A lot of the stuff I kept. Oh, what if I delete this back here, y'all? That's like 800 simoleons. We don't technically have to have that back there. We can get rid of that, right? We don't need that. Now we have 1,000 simoleons. Yeah. Still not enough for a shower tub combo, but I think that'll be okay. We can use like a sink or something, maybe like 2. And then we'll have a sink here. And I want to use like one of these double mirrors in the bathroom. And then like on this side, this is just like a really long bathroom. But over here on this side, we can use like a tub. I know somebody in the comments is going to be like, CJ, I know why you don't have any money. It's probably because of this fence that we used, huh? Like, I really wanted this to fit all the way around, but we just don't have it in the budget, really. So, like, maybe we don't need to do that. But look, I deleted some of it. Now we have 400 simoleons, so that's pretty good, right? Maybe what we'll do next is we'll just get a toilet. Let's get a cheap toilet. I'm sorry. We just kind of have to at this point. We'll just get a cheap toilet. We'll put it here. Get some toilet paper for it. We'll get a rug for the bathroom. Maybe just like this one right here. And maybe that can be it for the bathroom for now, because like we don't have really any more money at all, so maybe we should just stop. Okay, y'all, so I deleted more fence. It's just a fence on this side. Pretty soon I'm gonna get rid of it and we're just not gonna have a fence at all, but you know, we'll just kind of go as we go. All right, I would love to get some plants in here because this house needs some more decoration. There's like no plants at all. Luckily these are like really cheap, so we can use these a bunch of times in the house. We'll just like put one back there. Maybe we can also get a bookshelf or something, because like it's looking kind of bare in this house, not lying. We'll recolor it a little bit like that. And then for these plants, do you think we can make one pink? Because like I feel like at least one thing needs to be hot pink in this house. Maybe the other one could be like a lime green, you know, like their favorite colors, because like, you know, why not? Let's do something nice. All right, so that kind of leads us to their bedroom. Now, I don't like this bed at all, but I think we're gonna have to keep it because it's the cheapest one that we can get. Usually I like to get this one as $560, but this is like the cheapest of the cheap. So we're gonna have to just settle for this one. I would love to get a rug just to fill in some space. Maybe honestly this one, it's not as big as the one that I usually use. We could also, maybe the dresser should be here, right? And then we could also add like a chair or something right here. I would add a desk, but I don't really think we have that kind of money right now. Like this is 140. Do you think I could add a little chair? Maybe like this chair right here? I don't know. Is that like doing too much? Or I could just add a couch. You know, like this love seat is kind of cheap. I would love for them to have a little nightstand in their room. And I'm gonna recolor it a little bit. It just kind of sucks still, y'all, because I wish we had more money. But like, alas, we don't really have a lot. So I can't really do like as much as I would like to, but I still think it looks nice on the inside. I guess we can kind of be done for now. We have around 224 simoleons. I did delete some extra stuff in the backyard because I'm gonna redo it. So there was like stone back here, right? But I'm gonna just replace it with asphalt. It's cheaper and it'll still look nice, so we're just gonna do that instead. All right, y'all, I found these trees. These are slightly cheaper than the other ones that were here. I'm gonna just swap these out for those, because like this could help the lot look a lot better, I think. Honestly, and it gives us more money back. We have like 300 simoleons now, so I think I'm gonna swap those trees out. And then what I'm going to do is we're just going to change this to be brown so it can kind of match the house a little bit more. So if we go back to the backyard for a second, I am just going to try my best to get this as even as I can. I did like the idea of there being like a plot of dirt or something back here. Maybe what we can do is we can have like a little section back here where they can like do gardening and stuff. I'm gonna go in and get some dirt terrain paint. Okay, so for over here, I'm gonna get rid of this table and we can use this picnic table because I'm pretty sure this is a little bit cheaper anyway. And we can just like put this here and have this be on top of it like so, and that should still work. And I guess just to finish it off, I'll add a little park bench back here, and then I'll just use the matching one from Seasons, and then we can just recolor it so it'll match. I almost forgot about this, y'all, but I swapped out the other door for the screen door, and I want the other doors to match with it so they can all be like the same color scheme. Okay, y'all, so I guess on that note, that's pretty much everything for the entire house. This, again, is what it looks like. If I had more money, I would do a lot more, but I think, you know, I did pretty good with what I had. This is what the outside of the house looks like, by the way. I think it looks a lot better than it did at first. At first, it was just a rectangle. Now it looks a little bit more fancy, you know? So if we go on the inside, I did get rid of that, like, closed off mudroom kind of space, foyer kind of space. So we just kind of have like a little mini hallway this time instead of a really big hallway. Of course, we have our stove and fridge. We have a sink, and then we have our little table over here as well. If we go over this way, we have our living room. We have a couch and some chairs. There's also a bookshelf and TV. Over here, we have our bathroom with a tub. And then if we go over this way, we have our bedroom. And then if we go through the screen door in the back, we kind of have like a patio kind of section. So we have a picnic table and a picnic basket. There's also like a little park bench out here where you can sit down. There's also a little plot of dirt over here so you can do some gardening if you would like to. But on that note, that's pretty much everything for the entire build. So if you want to download this, I am going to leave this link down below. Please be sure to leave a like, comment something down below. Follow me over on Twitch where I stream a lot more The Sims, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Thanks for watching!